Hi guys, or should I say hello. Welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my Skypiea review part 2. That means it's official. Does the helicopter want to be quiet or like what? As I was saying, this officially concludes the Skypiea arc. How crazy is that? That's crazy. We're officially concluding the Skypiea arc today with this review. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my socials if you'd like to, and like, subscribe, do all of that stuff. We are so close to 6,000 subscribers. It would be really cool to go into 2026 with 6,000 of you guys. So if you can, hit the subscribe. So this is part 2 of my review of Skypiea. So this covers episodes 175 to 195. So this is like, we've got 20 episodes here in this review. If you haven't seen my Skypiea part 1 review, go check it out. I'll also be linking all my reactions that I did between now and then that you can also go check out. So first things first, my first question was, why is Chopper the one coming up against all of the priests? It was like 2 out of the 5 or 6 Chopper was up against. I was like, what? Why him? Like, not that he's not capable, but like, that's my son, you know? And then Lucky went and found a really burnt to a crisp Kamakiri. We found out that he's not dead, but he was kind of like really injured. I thought he was dead from what happened because it was like 500 volts or whatever that Enel hit him with, and it's like, how are characters not dying from that, you know? Then we kind of cut to Isa, who we just figured out has this mantra, and she was saying voices were disappearing, and then she was like, another voice disappeared, and then they cut to Chopper, and I was like, are we dead ass? Why would you do that? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean voices disappearing and you cut to Chopper? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
And then I got very confused because it was real that Luffy was inside the snake. And I'm like, did I miss something? Did I miss that he was inside the snake? Like, when did that happen? I don't know if I did miss something, but I figured it out now, I guess. But he was inside the snake. Then we see Zoro with the birds that make the noise, the purple birds. And it like takes him up into the sky because it wants his food, and then just drops him. But luckily drops him where Chopper is, and I was like, okay, please find Chopper immediately because he is like not looking good right now. And then we had a pretty cool fight, in my opinion. It was pretty cool. You've got Zoro, Gamful, the 4th priest, and Wiper. I was like, we got some pretty strong fighters here. So I was like enjoying it. It was good, but I was like, Zoro, just find Chopper, find Chopper, find Chopper. And then the beanstalk was referred to as Giant Jack. Bit on the nose, Jack and the Beanstalk, you know what I mean? But I loved that. I loved the references. I kind of enjoyed that in an arc that we're focusing a lot on Nolan the Liar being like a nursery rhyme or like a kid's fairy tale. You also were mentioning Jack and the Beanstalk. Like, I really liked how that was going on. Zoro was like walking near Chopper and I was like, Zoro, look, just like turn your head, like just shift your head this way, go help him, go help him. And then I have a video reaction to after that. Guys, Zoro's just seen Chopper, right? Like all hurt and shit. He's trying to get to him and then the barbed wires come out and got him, and I can't do this. Like, they better just let him get to Chopper, like, please. Yeah. Luffy needs to get the fuck out of that snake as well. Oh my god. Oh, why is it always them? Why did I pick these two as my favourites? Why would I do that to myself? They're so cute. He's alive. He's not dead. Oh, he looks really dead though. Oh my god, they're playing Zoro's theme song. Please kill him. Kill him. Zoro's gonna kill him. Chopper's fine. He's not dead. If he was dead, I feel like they would have gone about it differently, and I just personally don't want to believe that he is. Then we cut to Connis and Pagaya. You guys know how much I love Connis. So then there's this scene where Pagaya goes, shall we sound the horn? And Connis is like, yes, father, it will be reassuring. And it was just so sweet because she had such like grit with it. And then this horn comes on and also it's like kind of comical, but like just perfect. I loved it. And then Zoro was getting hurt in the fight, and I was just being down bad going, I can't handle Zoro getting injured. I swear I just want to jump through the screen every time. Is it bad how like down bad I am for this animated character? Like, this guy's fucking pixels and I've got this pillow of him. Like, I know people always say like they like animated characters, like everyone likes the fox from Zootropolis or Zootopia. I know it's Zootopia everywhere else. In the UK it's Zootropolis, but like, yeah, I think it all started with Flynn Rider. I think it all started with Flynn Rider. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with him. Yeah, no shock that we're here. No shock that we're here, really. So then Nami and Isa turn up and they're kind of being chased, and I just love how Ganful, Wiper and Zoro all just attacked the people that were chasing Nami and Isa for obviously like different reasons, but I thought it was so cute. Ganful, Nami and Isa were then inside the snake as well, along with Pierre the bird, and I was like, okay, we're gonna find Luffy then. That's all we need, really. We just need to find him and get him into this fight too. And then Zoro and Wiper just got like taken out. And I was just sat there, I was like, please, Wiper, Zoro, just team up. Just team up. Please, just team up. Like, I'm begging you. And then there's a little flashback to Mini Larky and Mini Wiper, and I was like, that is so cute. And then Larky turns up, and then Enel turns up. Then I have a video reaction because I loved Larky. No, fuck off. Oh my god. My diva. Fuck! Oh my god. Oh my god. My diva. Lucky my diva. Oh my. I did not expect her to die one bit. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. I loved her. And then Enel was like with Robin, and I was like, get the hell away from her. Then we cut to Pagaya and Connis on the ship with Sanji and Usopp, because Sanji and Usopp were still like recovering from their injuries. Pagaya says, there is no way that such kind people won't get better, because Connis turned to Pagaya and she was kind of like, are they going to be okay? Like, what if they don't get better? And Pagaya kind of said, there's no way that such kind people won't get better. And I was like, exactly. Like, this isn't plot armor. Like, the things that protect the Straw Hats is not plot armor, it's destiny protecting them because of their unique kindness to people. Like, it's not plot armor, it's destiny. They have a purpose and they haven't reached it yet, so they can't die to freaking Enel. Then Enel kind of reveals bits of his plan. He's like, Skypiea is going to be dropped to the blue sea, and I was like, what is happening? So much is going on. What the hell? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. To be continued. Why is everyone dying? Holy shit. We've lost... Oh my god. We've lost Kamakiri. Potentially Chopper. No one's fucking circling back to that. Lucky. And now Dad? Pagaya? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna go to the next episode. He better not be dead. Pagaya. I was like, he's dead. There's no way you're surviving that. He just revealed that his dream was to have peace in Skypiea and he dies. I was like, are you fucking with me? Like, there's no way in One Piece you reveal someone's dream and then they die. No, I'm not, like, that's no. I was so sad and I was like, Connis, my love. Like, I'm like, that's so sad. And then do you know what she did? She was like, nah, fuck this shit, man. I'm going. And I'm just gonna step in. I'm sick of just like you know, letting Enel scare me off. Like, I'm not scared of this guy. I'm stepping in. Like, the sky starts falling and Zoro, Chopper, Wiper, the snake, everyone's falling. And Zoro saves Chopper while they're falling in the sky, which was just like, oh my god, spare me. I literally love him. Enel had this prediction that at the end of this fight, 5 people were gonna still be here. And we've got Ganful, Wiper, Zoro, Robin, and then Enel. And then Nami's tucked around the corner. But these 4 are like squaring up to him, and he's like, you guys are gonna come with me to the new world that I'm gonna make and take over and blah 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 blah. And they're like, no thank you, bye. So Robin ends up talking about the golden bell, and I think he says something along the lines of, girls like you, I don't like, what was it? I don't like when girls talk too much, or something like that. I can't fully remember. And then he attacks her with his lightning. What the fuck, stressing for Robin. But then I got confused, like, plot-wise. Oh, not confused, annoyed plot-wise. Because that made Zoro crash out. It's aggravating because we have seen 0 friendship development between Zoro and Robin at all. He was actually the person we've seen her, like, develop a relationship with the least. We haven't really seen Robin develop a relationship with anyone, really. It's just been Sanji's obsessed with her because she exists and she's a woman and she's gorgeous. I think Luffy has some respect for her, and I think she definitely has that respect back for him. We saw a little bit with Chopper and Robin, but that was in a filler arc. And so I don't know what her relationship is to the Straw Hats. So for that to make Zoro crash out, it aggravated me plot-wise. I get it to an extent, because Zoro's loyalty to his friends is like undeniable. Like, he is one of the most loyal characters in this show. But where is the proof that Robin even is his friend? Like, we've seen nothing. They've had a couple of scenes go off together, but like, it doesn't seem the same. And he argues with Sanji and stuff, but like, I still know they're friends. And like, I think if she joined not having been Miss Aura before, I wouldn't have this much of like a confusion about it. But seeing as she was literally their enemy, she joined, everyone was suspicious, and now it's just never talked about. I want to see the development. I want to. I really like Robin. I want to see the development. But I don't want scenes like that when there is none. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, yes, Zoro, crash out over your friends, your loyalty. That's his character. I didn't even realise you gave that much of a shit about her. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? It could just be Zoro's like, hey, that's just a person that's done nothing wrong to you, and he's stepping in. Absolutely, 100% understand that. But I don't think he would have done that if that was, I don't know, Wiper. Do you know what I mean? And Wiper was his enemy at one point just as much as Robin was. Then Wiper, like, you know, he stepped in for his little fight bit and he used the Sea Prism Stone on Enel, which I was like, that's brilliant, really smart. You could tell he's thought about it. But then he gets wiped out too, and I'm like, brilliant. So everyone but Nami is wiped out right now. She then said, I'll come with you. No, like, take me with you. I want to come with you. And I'm like, it's okay, girl. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I understand why she did that. It makes sense. Don't hold that against her. I can never hold anything against her, but you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Then it's my reactions to episodes 182 and 183, which I will link above. And after that, it's my reactions to episodes 184 and 185, also linked above. Check them out if you want to see what I had to say about them. So after those episodes, I said, I've come to realize that in the same way Nami, Zoro, Sanji, and Usopp have come to get used to Luffy and his ways, so have I. Like, in the way that Nami, Zoro, Sanji, Usopp specifically. I won't speak as much on Chopper and Robin. I think that there is a distinctive difference between their grasp and understanding of that dynamic and the guys from the East Blue. Not because they're not as close at all. I think it's just because they've watched Luffy not change in so many scenarios. Whereas Robin's only kind of seen him through Alabasta, and Chopper saw him through Drum Island and Alabasta, but they're not as like into like these journeys as the other guys. And so in the way that they've got used to Luffy, I have too as a viewer. I've got used to Luffy. I can predict a lot of things that he's going to do, especially the silly things. And I think that's so great. I love that I can do that. Like, I'm connected to the show. I know I am, especially because of this journey I'm on being so, how do I phrase it, unique. Because I'm sharing it with you guys on YouTube, and because I have connections to characters like Connis, because of what you guys have said. Like, I'm on a very unique journey. Like, my whole story with Pell dying. That's such a special kind of unique thing, and I think that that's so cool. But it's just nice when you feel that connection to a character. Like, I've never really doubted Luffy ever, but now it just seems silly to doubt him at all at any point. I always have this feeling of certainty that he's gonna pull through, and I have this like trust in him and his ideas. And it's just like strange how I've grown in the same way as the crew have just through watching. I always have certainty that he's coming out of that fight on top, and that I trust that he does everything he does for the reason he always does things. And like, it just, you know. Then Usopp goes and gets Sanji, who's still passed out on the ship, and then I said something maybe crazy. I said, yo, Sanji looks so good all passed out and shit.
Wait. What the
I don't know, I stand by it. Like, what? Anyway, then it's my reaction to episodes 187, 188, and 189, so go check that out. It's here somewhere. And I only said one thing in between then my other reactions. I was like, he actually destroyed everything. Like, I'm gagged. I did not think he'd get this far into the plan. Like, he actually just obliterated Angel Island. But then after that, it's my reactions to episodes 192, 193, and then another video reacting to episodes 194 and 195. And that is the end of my review. This is such a short review because I had quite a few reactions, so not much to write in between. But yeah, I'm sorry that this review is so short, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I think this is going to be my first ever video up on Patreon as well as YouTube. This will have been early access on Patreon for a couple days before. Normally I'll do a week before, but because I'm still easing into it, it's only going to be a couple days before because I need to keep up with my YouTube schedule and stuff. If you're watching this on Patreon, hi, and if you're watching this on YouTube, hi. Just thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If my channel interests you, subscribe, subscribe. And if you are a subscriber and you want to see more, maybe take a look at Patreon either now or in the new year, because the exciting stuff's going to be coming in the new year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys again very soon. Love ya.
Love you. Bye.
Love ya.